それでは準備ができたようなので始めたいと思います。ではまず
Okay, I will try to summarize this very rich and interesting discussion with just a few slides. We talked about the situation in Yamakiya. First, Yamakiya before. Yamakiya before, it is one district of the Kawamata town with around 1,000 of inhabitants and 330 households. In terms of geography, it is a granitic region with a specific climate, mainly rainy, but with hot summer and very cold winter. A characteristic is a very beautiful landscape with small mountains, a lot of forest, etc. And in terms of activities, it is mainly agriculture, small industry. I am not totally sure if I well understood which type of industry were present before the accident, but I understood there are some industry. And with a reputation of a good life in this region. Then, in March 2011, happened the accident with the evacuation. It was a district of the town which was evacuated in March 2011. It was, of course, a disruption of both social life and economic activities, and people experienced the temporary houses, and it came after a time, the time for decontamination. The evacuation order was lifted in March 2017, 6 years after, and now only 370 inhabitants returned, around 25%. It represents 50 households, and the people returned are the most, the oldest one, and almost 70% are more than 65 years old. Now we have a radiation context to take into account, but in this context, as we will see, there is an ongoing recovery process. This ongoing recovery process starts with the issue of infrastructure. First, to improve the accessibility of the district. It is vital, because if people cannot come here, it could be difficult to revitalize the district. A building was introduced with a cafeteria in order to welcome visitors, and with shops with local products. A new medical clinic was implanted, but it is still a challenge to provide day-to-day care, notably with elderly people. A school, there is a new rebuilt school, merging elementary and middle school. The issue of firemen with a new station, with new equipment, the post office, which is now reopened, etc. And it is a key point to have this type of infrastructure. The issue of agriculture. I mentioned previously that agriculture was the main activity, and now it is almost the lone activity, and it is why there are a lot of things to say about this activity. It is a key point locally. First, which activity are ongoing? It is back to traditional activities, and generally it is a family business. Traditional activities, it means oak silk moss, black rice, flower, dahlia, eustoma, and in that field, fortunately, the trade is restarting because even though the difficulty with rumor about radiation, activity about mushrooms, tobacco, etc., and also with cows. And now, in order to restart this activity, all the family try to improve the processes in order to improve the quality of their product to be more attractive. For example, to try to have new colors in the flower, and they participate in competition, even in Tokyo. Breed selection of silk moth, organic production. It is a challenge in such a land to have that. And for the future, the Yamakiya tofu, which has a good reputation, and but it is not yet restarted, but it is for the future. For that, fortunately, there is some support. Locally, there is the Agricultural Development Association, but also support from different universities with the involvement of some researchers and experts. Many challenges are in front, of course. The preservation of landscape, and notably the not utilized fields, preservation of the landscape, the problem of lack of manpower, the problem also of the management of common ownerships of some many lands, and also of the channels of irrigation, and it is a key point to maintain a clean agriculture. The selection of the product in order to be sure that they could be traded and to get income. And generally, there is a need to mix the production. And the problem to fight against false rumor about contamination. Many challenges. But there is a motivation of the farmer involved in that field. Ongoing recovery, again, about the community life. The problem is the aging population, almost no children. How to attract young people, it is the key problem. Also to get people self-independent, to have the skill and the knowledge and the radiation protection practical culture in order to be self-independent in the current context. There are, of course, difficulties in the contact between different levels, discrepancy between central and local views, diversity of point of views, need to provide a good communication between different groups of population. For that, it is a challenge to develop networking. I will coming back about that. And in that context, time is important in different ways. Time could be a friend, because people here are building a new life, and time is a friend for that. But time could be also an enemy for people who are not yet returned. They develop their life elsewhere, and more the time is going, more it is difficult for them to come back here. Networking, I said, it is also an ongoing recovery process. Networking between local residents with community association, which help for that. The problem of the transmission of the knowledge between generations, and fortunately there are solidarities between generations in the farmer involved in the development of the region. Why not a newsletter like in Itate? Networking with surrounding location, notably with common project, with Itate, for example, and because there are many similarities between the situation here and the situation in surrounding location. Networking with outlanders. Some volunteers are coming here, contact with new consumer has been developed in order to develop the trade of local product. Networking with different type of publics, and notably networking with universities, with researchers, with experts, with students, and many things are organized here, and notably study meetings in order to get people from outside coming here and see what is the situation, and in order to have a real picture on the situation here. Keywords are solidarity and also conviviality, because this networking, and notably when people are coming from outside, many pictures show us that it is in a good conviviality with barbecue, meetings, people laughing, etc. Ongoing recovery also with the issue of heritage, the culture. Japan is a country of culture, and each region of Japan has its own culture. And for example, with many festivals, and the accident in this region was a stop of this traditional culture, and now it is going back, and notably the Three Lions Yasaka Shrine Festival, which is coming back after some time of stopping. The issue of close relationship between the people here and the landscape. I said there is a very beautiful landscape, and there is a close relationship with the inhabitants and this landscape. And for the future, why not the possibility to develop touristic activities? But of course, the ongoing process, recovery process, is going through the issue of dealing with radiation. First with the monitoring, survey of people, and now, not now, but recently, 2 years ago, there were a big survey and showing that 60% of the people are around 1 millisievert per year. Survey of the environment, air, soil, water, product, food. Of course, there is a higher dose rate here than around, notably because the decontamination has been focused on where people are living. There is a key issue of water, tap water, but also irrigation water. Even so, there is a low contamination, very low, but it is important to be reassuring the people. The issue of decontamination, as I said, it is focused on key places, but it is still an ongoing process, and this process is going to produce a lot of waste. And in this region is implanted the intermediate storage storage for waste, and it is a source of question, notably because of fears about land contamination, but also this facility and the fact that many waste are in the country. It is a problem in terms of image of the region for people coming from outside, notably, and it is a kind of competition with agriculture, because part of the land is used for waste and not for economic activities. But in that context, there is also positive aspect, and notably through the research, because there are some experimental area, and also some studies about radiation in agriculture, and it is for the future it could be take the opportunity of this context to have some specialities in this region. To finish, a summary of the key challenges you are facing in Yakamata. The lack of people, the lack of young people particularly, the lack of manpower, the issue of decontamination and waste management, the issue of common ownership, and notably the fact that a small community is in charge of the preservation of a large territory, the need to preserve connection with others. We are, in terms of radiation, low doses, low contamination of product, but radioactivity is still here. We need to develop communication in order to have a good understanding of the situation. The insertion of the local community into the global, the local economy into the global economy is a challenge. And finally, all this ongoing process of recovery is leading to recover the well-being of any person living in the territory of Yamakiya. Thank you very much.
Jean-François、ありがとうございました。